Hi everybody, my name is Matt Elliott. I'm here at Guaranty RV Supercenters in Junction City, Oregon, today to show you a brand new trailer, one very near and dear to my heart. This is the Arctic Fox 22G. Now I own an Arctic Fox and I absolutely love these things, and I've been a big fan of this company for many years. This is a hand-built trailer, a small company up in northeastern Oregon in La Grande. It's called Northwood Manufacturing. They hand build their trailers, they hand mill their lumber, they make their own cambered chassis. They don't buy these major components from a jobber. They do it themselves to make sure they get the very best quality. Also, they are a Four Seasons trailer and well known for that. These guys are the benchmark for quality in the Northwest for cold weather camping, and with their extra insulation, they're also really good in hot weather. I want to show the inside first, and we'll come back out and take a look around. Follow me. Now, one of the things you're going to notice as we get started, this has this new kind of step, and it's really nice the way it goes away. It just latches into space here, and then when I'm done, comes down, and it's as solid as one in my house. That's great. Now come on in here. So some things that have happened recently, they've come into some new colors on the exterior and the interior. I always crack up because it seems like all trailers are brown no matter what color they're called, but this has some beautiful new tones to it. The first thing you'll realize, of course, is that a 22G is a reasonably short trailer. It's easy to get into campgrounds, to tow with a lot of different vehicles, and it's also easy to store at your home. But it's wider and roomier than you would expect it to be after going in other trailers. Partly because this is a wide body. It's 8.5 feet wide instead of 8. And it really makes a big difference inside. Even though this particular floor plan doesn't have a slide out, it feels really open and spacious. Now we have a full queen walk-around bed, and I just want to point out that Northwood uses a really comfortable mattress. You may not believe it, but when you lay on it, you probably will like it a lot. Also, we've got dynamite storage up here, we have a nightstand, we've got charging stations and all that sort of stuff up here in the bed area. But because there's no wall at the end of the bed, this trailer feels very open inside. It's not congested the way a trailer feels when it has this partition here. Also, I want to point out there's a high capacity exhaust fan up here that's standard. That is really great for keeping things dry inside. Another thing that's really interesting on this trailer is that it has dual pane glass. Now most rigs only have a single window pane, and there's a lot of heat transfer that occurs there and a lot of condensation. But with this, you have much better insulation. It's much better in hot and cold weather both. All right, now take a look at the galley. We have a beautiful soft solid surface countertop here. We've got a big double stainless sink with matching tops that go right in like this. Have a 22-inch deep oven. Most trailers don't really have a big oven anymore, but this one does. Got a 3-burner stove. And then you've got a dinette here, and I really like to point this dinette out. I have this same one in my rig. This is called a Dream Dinette, and what's beautiful about it is it doesn't have any posts down where your feet go. So there's plenty of room for your feet under here. It's comfortable, and it runs up and down on a little traveler that's built in the wall, and so it's easy to set up and down, and you don't have anything in the way of your feet. Also, this has a much larger refrigerator. Most trailers this size only have a 5 or 6 cubic foot fridge, but this one here has got a nice deep fridge. I believe it's 10 cubic feet, and that's a Norcold. I really like these because they have a nice deep basin in the freezer, so stuff doesn't come out at you when you're towing. It stays down in there, especially if you thaw something out. It's nice to have that. You see we have a home theater system here. We also have a Wi-Fi booster system in here. This is a solar controller, and believe it or not, this already has a solar panel on it to keep your batteries trickle charged. Plus, it has a portable solar connector on the outside. Take a look in the bathroom. You're going to see that by putting the bathroom in the very back of the trailer, you get a nicer, more open bath design. Huge wardrobe space and shelving. Got a nice open toilet plan, so you don't have to get too cramped there. And then over here you have a shower with a glass enclosure, medicine cabinet, and the whole works. Now all of this in a trailer that's under 25 feet long, like I said, it's very easy to tow. Let's take a look around the outside. One of the cool things on a Northwood is that they have this special door that has a friction hinge, and it keeps the door from slamming, which is great because every time you get a crosswind, you don't want that door blowing and smacking into the side of the cabin. They actually have their own Arctic Fox chairs. You get a pair of these if you buy a rig. If you don't want yours, I'd love to have a pair because they didn't have them when I bought mine. So right here we've got a good storage area in the back, and then you'll see down here we have power stabilizer jacks, but it's important to note that they each have their own individual controls. So unlike most systems where you do either just the front and the rear, this one does all four corner adjustments, so you can truly stabilize the trailer without having to block underneath. Okay, let's take a look back here. You see that we have a ladder here. This has a fully walkable roof. It has a rack up there for storage, and you can go up there and maintain your seals and inspect things and get debris off there. It's strong enough to hold you up. It's not a problem to walk on this roof. You do want to maintain that nice seamless top, so you don't want to get up there with your boots on, but it's very easy to care for, and we help too, because you can bring it in here and get a free roof inspection every year, and we'll advise you if you need any maintenance on your roof. Let's walk up this side here. One of the things that's really interesting about this trailer is that it's got nice looking components, beautiful wheels, beautiful exterior. These are the new color schemes with the gray and the blue and the black striping, and it's quite nice. And then right over here you've got a big pass-through area, and there's even a laundry basket so you can drop your dighties in right through the top. It's always nice to note on these how thick the compartment doors are. At the heart and soul of this trailer, it's a 4 seasons coach intended for use in extreme climates. It's a great seller up in Alaska. Northeast is, Oregon is where it comes from, so they have to brave a lot of weather there. So it's really nice to have that super solid deep insulation. Okay, and then right here is that solar panel connector. Last thing I want to show you on this is right in the very front. This has a full fiberglass end cap. This is like putting the hull of a boat on the end of your trailer. It encloses all the corners, edges, and seams. Today you'll see fewer and fewer trailers that have this feature, and you're going to see more that have a seam on the corner, or maybe a 3/4 cap that encloses it partially but not all the way around up and down. This is the best way to go, and that's no surprise to find the best stuff on an Arctic Fox. There's a lot more I'd love to tell you about this rig, and if you have any questions, you can give me a call or ask for me in person. My name is Matt Elliott, and you can reach me at 541-954-8495. Thanks a bunch. You have a good day.